Hey, welcome back to this silly little channel of mine. Today, more Fringe. This is Season 1, Episode 16, Unleashed. Now, thoughts on the previous episode? They're way back there. It's been a while since I've recorded Fringe, but it dealt with a baby observer, right? A baby observer? Little baby. But later on, this show, I imagine, is so laden with spoilers and interconnecting things that I've been kind of afraid to do any reading on it. So, like, I don't know, is my interpretation of the last episode supposed to be that it is a baby observer, and that that's just something that they do, a system to raise them? You know, how they develop the way they do, and why that, you know, that one had that taste for pepper and hot sauce or whatever. Because if you grow up on fucking hallway mold and rats and moss, and flavor is going to be amazing. Hot flavor, like anything. But what I'm getting to is, I don't know if that is just like a process, a routine for making observers, or if this one in particular was supposed to be found by Olivia, and is at the end of the episode when the adult observer's on the street, is that him seeing like a past version of himself? Was that him? I don't want to get too far into the dark territory, the show dark, but like, is he seeing older observer there on the street? Is he seeing a younger version of himself? Like, that was his upbringing, and that's why he had... Oh, and if it does, then wouldn't adult him maybe still have that inclination towards Olivia? I don't know, I'm thinking out loud. I know there's a camera here, I know there's a show to watch, but I haven't really, dwelled on what it could mean for a while, and now it's all just erupting out of me. I only mentioned that, the time thing, potential time thing with this observer, because, like, also with Olivia, there's been, like, text that's like self-fulfilling that she's gonna do out of that book she read, and they keep talking about her like she has some future purpose, but that makes me wonder if it's like in the future or the past, like how it all connects. And there's been weird little things between Peter and Walter, and it's like time is definitely an aspect of this show. I mean, anything running in any sort of chronology, arrow of time, yes, we're bound to it, but I can't place my finger on it yet. Maybe it's because I'm only in the first season. Maybe it's because there's far too much, I don't want to say filler, but there slowly but surely there's this overarching or overarching, what do you all say? Like, I feel like this is a conversation for not ever. And I'm still recording, that's strange.
And the fox said, Bear, stop right there. There's a monster up ahead.
Okay, bedtime.
No, this is the last book.
Oh.
Kid actually looks tired.
Hi, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
Is there something wrong?
No. Why? What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I assumed there was an emergency.
No emergency. I was actually calling for Rachel. Is she there? Actually, it's kind of stupid. I can call back later if you guys are in the middle.
No. Here.
She's right here.
Ooh.
Hey. Yeah, did you remember it or not?
What is going on? What have they been doing behind the scenes?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What is it?
Liv,
Wait,
can we keep on going?
I don't know, dear. I'm jealous of your mother now for some reason and feel the need to kill my sister. It's just,
Hold on a second.
Dick is on the line, and I'm so pretty. I can't find anywhere else.
Any monster, the bear said. And he kept walking.
I'm not awake yet. Will you give me a
because
break?
He didn't believe there was a monster up ahead.
Monsters aren't real, right?
No, sweetheart. They're not.
Cut to outbreak, jump scare, rage virus, 28 days later, jump scare, animal lab, jump scare.
Let's go. You gotta move. I told you, relax. The alarm's disabled. There might be a backup system. No, there isn't. I checked all the security, Munchie.
Army of the 12 monkeys. Let all the animals out. I always feel like their heart is in the right place, these types of people, but their brain, like, makes some leaps. I don't feel he's gonna die because the dangers do not open should have had a key code or a lock or a pin or something. Just danger, walk-in fridge.
Shame on you for what you do. These are living creatures and you murder them. You're a killer.
Tell me you didn't open that door in there.
Yeah, you bet I did.
Somebody shut her up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Fucking hear like big stopping, it sounded like in the background. Let me reenact it for you. There's that lens flare. Matt. The lens flared out of nowhere, and then a lamp popped in the frame. You're not going to try to write off the lens flare on that lamp. I'm not going to let you.
What did that?
I don't know, but it's not over. Omelet, referring to the last episode, is...
Peter, no! Walter, we talked about sharing.
That's not to eat. You've ruined it.
It's an omelet.
It's not an omelet.
Oh! It was a protein-rich incubator. It was growing. It was growing. That's perfect. No, it's not perfect. You just ruined it.
You hooked Gene up to the solar panels and I nearly electrocuted myself.
This is a lab. You're the one who should be.
You go into the fridge and start drinking other people's shit. You don't know what you're drinking. You know, it's your fault if you do some dumb shit.
3 bodies inside, 2 male, 1 female.
Any cause of death?
Well, they appear to have been attacked by an animal.
Whatever did this had enormous claws, like those of a bear or one of the big cats. Where did the digits be shaped?
I mean, it's an animal place. It wouldn't be some sort of werewolf shit, would it? A lichen, something like that.
Have evidence techs bagged their IDs?
No, I don't think they were carrying any.
This is quite delicious.
Where did you get that?
In the car, I'm eating.
What is the matter with you?
4 drinks.
3 bodies.
There were 4 people in this group.
Good honor. Maybe one dude just double-fisted drinks, you know? What happens? This is America.
It's a fast food joint out by MIT. Food is crap, but it's cheap and it's open late, so it's always filled with undergrads.
I thought you falsified your degree from MIT.
Yeah, Peter, why commit to anything when you can just fake it?
Hi, I understand Chris Hawkins lives here. Olivia Dunham, FBI.
Left here by
Terrible.
a
Oh, clean the
stranger.
water. Holy shit.
Can I get you something?
Holy
Orange juice?
shit.
How well do you know Chris?
Oh, you know. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Nice. Whatever. What's for dinner? He's always making flyers, going to rallies. You know, political.
So what kind of causes?
It's really just the one. Animals forever.
He was an animal rights activist.
Yeah, definitely. He'd save anything with a beak or a claw.
Oh,
Just from the
fuck.
fangs of most likely some type of viper.
So this thing had the claws of a lion and the fangs of a snake?
Reminds me of a woman I once knew in Cleveland. Her name was Harriet something.
I never know with him if his banter and randomness and comments is gonna mean something later or if it's just for fun.
So you think that they were breaking into labs that were doing animal testing?
And releasing the animals, which would explain the burglary tools and the lack of ID.
It would, but it wouldn't explain how whatever it is that these guys released was able to rip a door off their car and kill them all.
Chip of something, tooth, claw, quill? The one episode where the guy on the plane turned into the monster. I kind of he kind of was like a quill beast, but that was like porcupine little that he had. Hear a combination of sounds. What the fuck?
Any leads on the 4th victim?
No.
What?
You calling for my sister? What you all talking
Nothing.
about? Uh-huh.
You called Rachel last night.
Oh, so it's
Anything
not
important?
nothing. Oh.
Hardly. You know that song, If You Like Pina Coladas? Does that bother you?
No.
You're just using my sister to get closer to me.
Hey, Charlie, what's up?
We're on a bridge, Charlie. Yeah. We're on a bridge to Candy Mountain. Yeah.
Animal Control got a call from a woman in Newton who claims that she nearly hit a monster on Route 30. So I'm gonna meet him there.
Be careful.
Thank you, Walter.
What did he see in the file that prompted extra worry and concern?
What was that all about?
Nothing.
And Charlie finds animal control butchered. I mean, I'd say it's good for Charlie to be alone, but at least he's armed. Glocks. Gross. Glocks are gross. I know there's some Glock fanboys out there. I am not among them. Oh, shit. How much time has passed?
What was it?
We're looking for a noun, not an adjective, but, you know.
The heck is that? Put the stinger in here, please. Now, please. In here. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much. What did it feel like?
It hurt?
No, I mean the animal's dermis. Was it rough? Like a rhinoceros?
I haven't felt any rhinos lately, but his course.
The tail, was it segmented like a scorpion?
I didn't get a good look at it.
What kind of chimera griffin shit are we doing here?
Did you take something?
Psychedelics? No, not since Thursday, no.
Walter, it is Thursday. Oh.
We may be dealing with a transgenic species.
Which is what?
It's animal creation, made up of the genes of multiple species.
Okay, you wanted me to look into any labs that might house animals near the first crime scene?
And?
Yep. With research, we saw that sign.
How can I help you, Agent Dunham?
Dr. Swift, you aware that a group of college students were attacked and killed near this facility last night?
Attacked? By whom?
That's what we're trying to determine. We believe these students may have been...
Yeah, how is there, like, no blood everywhere? The animals were all running around. They wouldn't report that? They're trying to hide shit.
What does this have to do with me and this lab?
We believe they were animal rights activists. That they were killed after they broke in and released animals from a facility, much like you have here. Do you do any of that sort of work here?
No, Agent Dunham, I told you we only test products. And what's more, there was no break-in.
Doing some cleanup work.
Oh, hundreds of animals in and out of here every week. As I'm sure you can probably imagine, the cleanup never ends.
Mind if I take a look?
Not to be a rude host, but you actually do need a warrant.
Walter, I need you to tell me what exactly you would need to create a genetic hybrid. Like specific items, so that I can see if Robert Swift's bought any of it.
I would need some sodium bicarbonate, a house in the country, a place to be alone with my thoughts, some mala for the late nights, and time.
We're here right now, Walter. We're here. You're here and there. We're here.
I know. It's like he's on another planet.
I found this book among my old files.
What is this, Walter?
It's a lot of people's combination of their fears.
No,
It's a spider hair?
but I fear
It's a bristle?
I tried to make it 20 years ago.
Are you saying that you created this?
Not this one specifically. My experiments were a failure.
You knew.
Someone else must have finished my work.
Who, Walter? Who could have done this?
Massive dynamic.
We were doing classified work for the U.S. Army.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Hello, guys.
Do you remember anybody specific?
His body is moving.
What?
Back up, back up, back
They're
up.
still alive.
Astrid, back up. Tentacles. Oh, mealworms.
Maggots. Oh, not maggots. Larvae. From the creature.
There's a little mealworm. Well, there's a lot of them.
Make it a bucket. Stinger. Must carry the eggs.
I was gonna comment, it looked kind of like a face hugger with the long tail and then the legs, but and now it's laying eggs on people.
Authorities advise if you see it or any other wild animal, do not try to confront it yourself.
You hear this? There's some kind of mountain lion on the loose.
Charlie, have we met your significant other before?
Charlie, hey.
What's up? You okay?
Yeah, Charlie,
Are you okay?
but you may not be.
But did oh yeah, Charlie did get the little quill, but that's not necessarily the eggs. And then how's this thing have eggs that are not, wait, they'd have to be fertilized. Is this thing putting fertilized eggs into...
Looking for.
I think you may be carrying its offspring.
You trying to tell me that I'm pregnant?
We're hoping not.
I can't afford a basket of worms at this time, you know, it's just way too expensive.
Is that it?
I'm afraid so. One small piece of good fortune. At least the creature doesn't meet in the traditional way.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Thanks for that, Walter. That's great bedside manner.
So what do we do now?
There's layers of trauma to alien impregnation.
Give me a second, Hazard.
He's having the right response sitting there on the slab, like...
How were these things actually born?
It doesn't matter, because it's not gonna go that far.
I kind of wish they got something more foreign or exotic to represent the larvae. Something that, you know, Western audience wouldn't recognize, perhaps. Ah!
Careful, Peter. It's highly toxic.
How much time do I have?
We figured 24 hours after he was...
Hey, yeah, sorry. Oh, the house? Yeah, we saw it yesterday.
Kid should sit on the car and ride it down the slide. It'd be so much faster. Oh, well, that's terrible. I saw the quills on the rattle.
I've been through the missing persons records a dozen times. There's nothing from any of the local hospitals either.
You're still thinking there was a fourth activist?
And if they're out there and impregnated, then who knows how many more of these things we're looking at.
Poison killed the larvae, but it also poisoned Charlie's blood.
Have you spoken to Charlie?
Yeah. He's putting on a brave face, but he's not doing well.
I don't understand.
We're killing him, trying to cure
They
it.
feed on their host for nutrients, so they're killing him so they can gestate. Mix the mother's blood in with his own. That way, maybe the larvae would think he's one of their own and stop feeding, die of starvation. Which sounds great.
That's a long shot. Parasitic babies that are in place only know how to eat. That's all they do.
It's got 3 bedrooms, so if we want to have another baby, we'll
You
be
whip
fine.
around the corner and that thing is just...
Oh, and
Keep going. She's like the lady in Jaws who's just holding the kid and screaming in the water. Like, that's nice. Move.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, something this big. Why aren't there more sightings? Yeah, I think it's traveling underground.
Checks out with Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
What? If it's traveling in the sewer, then we have nothing. It could be anywhere.
Walter, it's okay. We're making progress.
No, it's not okay.
You know, if it's on the surface, it could be anywhere. The sewer systems are at least isolated, you know, laid out. Open terrain, it could be anywhere.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
Charlie.
Lift the shirt.
Uh-oh.
They're getting bigger.
This kid Jonathan hasn't been to class for the last few days. And I don't know if he was friends with Chris or whatever, but he was into all that animal rights stuff too. Anyway, no one's seen him.
Okay, well, I'll check it out. What's his last name?
Swift. Jonathan Swift.
You lied to me.
I did?
You obstructed the course of a federal investigation into the deaths of 5 people.
Will you excuse us for a minute? I don't know how that happened, but my son was not involved.
When was the last time you spoke to Jonathan?
I even said like a 12 monkey scenario, and that had an inside person in it via Brad Pitt, you know, son of virologist.
But what he didn't know was that you do much more than just testing on animals. You create them. Dangerous genetic hybrids.
We're done here. Any further questions, you're gonna have to go through my attorney.
Now the son got grabbed and brought back into the facility. That's probably why the guys, the maintenance people were there, just
Kill 5 people.
walling up a new section.
Excuse me?
It was 7.
Swift confessed apparently this monster has nothing to do with your work, Walter.
What?
Well, Swift was working with the geneticist for years. He was pursuing this work, a Cameron Dagelman.
Yeah, he knows him.
So, now that you know what it is, can you help Charlie?
No.
No. We'll still need a specimen of the creature's blood.
Are you actually suggesting that we go down into the sewers and wait for this thing to eat us?
Well, no.
Yes.
Yes.
Only no.
No?
It's not interested in food.
No.
But we do have something that it is interested in.
Walter, are you saying that we can lure this thing by dangling those larvae in front of it?
Yes, but no.
Oh, great. This again.
We've already determined that it's traveling through the sewer system, so we just need to lure it from the central location.
Could it be using echolocation like a bat, but in the tunnels? Be a lot of reverb.
I think I can kill it, assuming that you can provide us with 50 caliber incendiary rounds, Agent Dunham.
50
That's not
cal
exactly FBI
incendiaries?
standard issue, Walter. Are you sure about this?
Fucking Helldivers, let's go. Oh, Desert Eagle's a 50 caliber gun.
Can you carry these, son?
Sure thing.
Be careful. You must be very gentle with them.
Yeah. Don't get hurt for me.
Well, that's not really very fair, considering you would do the same thing for me.
I don't know, I'm getting nervous because anytime in a show, not anytime, but sometimes in a show, a secondary character who doesn't get a lot of screen time, they go into their backstory, you meet their loved ones, you get a whole bigger picture of them, and then they're killed out of the show. But it just happens that he's like at the center of this, monster thing because he got hurt. Other agents have also been involved, from one reason or another. I swear I can speak.
Smells great down here. So what's next, Walter?
There's an intersection 100 feet down here that will conduct the sound most effectively.
Oh, man, this feels like that game that Markiplier played years ago. I played it too. It was fucking creepy. Running down foggy hallways.
Creating a vibration. Frequencies of sound detectable by bats.
It just pops up out of the water. Gotcha, bitch.
So, the patient goes to his doctor and he says, "Doctor, if I give up wine, women, and song, will I live longer?"
Yeah, but why would
And the
you want
doctor
to?
says, "Well, no, but it'll feel longer." Are you gonna be home for dinner?
I don't know.
I am the dinner.
Okay, all right. Well, I will see you when you get home. And I love you, babe. Even more for laughing at that joke.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Frightening situation like this, two things occur to me. The first is the sound I used to sing to Rufus.
Our dog.
When he was young, he used to have night terrors.
I'm waiting for the second thing so I can put my other finger out.
You said two things occurred to you.
The second thing, I need to tinkle. Could either of you direct me to the facilities?
You're in a sewer, dude. Pick a direction. Yeah, do not disturb that water in the middle, please. I use the term water loosely there, but... Oh. Oh.
Right now.
Oh.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Peter. No one else is going to get hurt. This thing is a mistake. And I'm going to correct it.
You're not prepared for this. That thing could tear you apart.
Yes, you're right. I almost forgot. I've already considered that possibility.
Walter, is that the trichloramide? No! What are you doing? That's gonna kill you!
Should the creature consume me, it will only be poisoning itself. Afterwards, you remove its blood and save Agent Francis.
Walter, listen to me. I don't want you to do this. Okay?
It's been
do you
done.
hear what I'm saying? I do not want you to do this.
Should I live? There's an antidote in the lab, which I should ingest within the hour. So time is of the essence.
Yeah, I saw that gate when they walk in, and then when he closed the gate, I was like, what? That gate wasn't on the wall. Different gate.
Toward the shore.
Vanish. Vanish was the name of the game that Markiplier played.
Son of a bitch. If he lives through this, I'm gonna kill him myself.
I didn't look, but did he have a gun?
Got awfully hungry the other night. And ate up these female.
Jump scare sideways. You're dead. Super dead. That's the thing in Vanish too. Some of the hallways turn into dead ends, and then the mole people get you.
Walter!
Yeah. Yeah, please. Like, we brought big guns. Let's use them. Oh, shit. Okay, Walter.
Although, when I mentioned poison would kill me within the hour. Did either of you happen to notice the time?
Squish, squish. I don't know why that tickled me, that bag making that sound.
Sonya and I have been talking a lot lately.
Don't talk about kids.
Not having a baby.
Fuck, you just wrote yourself out of existence, man. Never talk about the girl back home, or we're gonna have a family, or when this is over, or one more job, or it never works that way. Will they be gone, or just like dead and inert? Or no, they're still kicking.
They're dying.
Now you crap them out.
What a day.
You feel good?
City.
Mm-hmm.
You read that same damn book all day? Window open. Who's in the room with her? What's she gonna see outside when she closes the window? Which one are we doing? I was hoping it would cut to black just to prove me wrong, so I could be like, oh, well, you know, fuck it, lead me down a road to believe something, and then... Alright, interesting, she didn't go close the window or check, she just turned on the light, just a precautionary measure. Okay, to the outro. Season 1, Episode 16, Unleashed. A scientifically engineered beast with a ferocious appetite attacks Charlie. Walter must now come face to face with both his past and the creature. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason that kind of sticks out to me as one of the better episodes, maybe? I don't know if that's because it's Charlie involved and Walter, you know, taking some developmental risks and steps. It's funny how it was like, okay, some sort of werewolf thing, and I was like, no, some sort of quill beast thing. No, fucking snake-legged hydra lizard cat thing. What? I knew I threw some extra animals in there, but man, they used fucking mealworms, little fucking pet store mealworms. Be like, oh, it's the larvae of the baby or of the thing. Like, I would have rather of them had like 7 or 8 weird little finger puppet things like moving around. Some obviously fake fictional thing in a rigged container I would have preferred over mealworms. Oh, the larvae. It's like, come on, man. I think we met Charlie's wife. What I mean is I don't think we've seen her previously. Maybe he's spoken on the phone to her, but I feel like this is the first scene with her because he said, you know, I married you. They always do these establishing relationship scenes where a character will say, well, brother, or, you know, well, make sure you tell Dad so that you know that they're... So it makes me feel like this is the first time we've seen her. Walter seemingly walking off to solve the problem. I mean, Walter and Peter have been head-to-head this episode in particular, so for them to have this little, you know... It would have been shitty to end on that note of their relationship. With so much unanswered... They can't get rid of Walter. They need him, but he's clearly walking off to die. I mean, I say clearly walking off. He in his mind thought he stood some chance of success. And ultimately, if you count Peter and Olivia yelling to distract the thing for Walter to get the shots off, then yes, he did do it. But how do you have the bait wandering and then have people in tow without the people in tow getting jumped by the thing? It's... As big as this sewer system is, everything worked out great. It found them through the vibration, through the sound. But we got there. Alright, that's going to do it for me for now. This was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the next one and hope to see you then. Thanks again, and goodbye.